I know a lot of you have seen a KWL chart before. This is a great way to kind of assess what your students know and get them to actively think about what they are learning. So what I want you to do right now at your tables, we are going to make a KWHL chart. You should have some markers on your table. Yes? Woohoo! All right. So the first thing I want you to do is kind of fill out the K. What do I know? So as a table, kind of put down everything you know about the Common Core and the Smarter Balanced Assessment, everything that you discussed, regardless if it is confirmed correct.
Unless you want to write.
It's okay.
I know there's reading.
All right, so this is everything that we have put together that we know so far. What I want you to do now is we're going to go ahead and go to the next column, the W. What do I want to know? So I want you to think about the Common Core and, again, the Smarter Balanced Assessments. What are some questions you have, or what do you want to know about the Common Core and Smarter Balance? So go ahead and take a minute to kind of discuss that with the table, then add to your chart. How do we design rubrics? How to work with low-level skills and differentiate instruction and assessment? What are colleges doing to train education majors? And what is the Smarter Balanced Assessment? And how many states are implementing this, as well as the cost? All right, what I would like you to do now is go to the third column. How do I find out? One of the things we want to do is give students more opportunities to think on their own and be independent. So just take a second and, again, with your table, kind of discuss how would you find the answers to these questions? Where would you go? What sources would be available? And fill the third column in, please. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the how. How do I find out? So let's start with the back table. What is something that y'all wrote?
For their learning, maybe? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, also the students can be our guide in terms, because we know what the standards are. So our students will tell us.
So looking at the Common Core documents and the actual standards themselves.
One of the first things you wrote down was commoncore.org, which is the actual official website of Common Core.
Okay. So the Common Core website.
They have a lot of appendices of student samples and writing at different grade levels and what's expected from different sets of essays.
All right, so looking at all of the resources available in student samples.
Just at the school level, from administrators, and they hypothetically should know more about what's going on in terms of the background, but the background information. So the administration level could be helpful.
All right, is there any other ones that we need to add?
You guys have a Smarter Balance website as well, right?
The whole internet.
Yeah, the whole internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Online research.
All right, so we've got the actual Common Core documents and the standards themselves. Going online and looking especially at the Common Core website as well as the Smarter Balance website, looking at the student examples there, your administration, school leaders, district personnel, the State Department of Education, PDs, PLCs, instructional coordinators, and learning by doing. I like that one, that's my favorite.
All right, the very last thing that we're going to look at is kind of a way where you can wrap up your KWHL chart and you can use it as a review to look at all the information that you've written down. So what I would like for you guys to do now, and I think we're good with numbers, is to partner up with somebody at your table. So it'd be 2 partners to a table each because we got 8 people. And what I would like for you to do is to look at your KWHL chart and to write down 3 things that you notice, 2 things that you wonder about, and then 1 question that you have. And between you and your partner, you should each have different ones. You shouldn't collaborate with your partner, but then you will get with your partner and you will share your 3 things that you notice, your 2 things that you wonder about, and the 1 thing that you question about. And then between sharing that with your partner and hopefully generating more conversation, if there's anything new that you can actually add to your KWHL chart, that's what you're going to want to do. But again, this allows you to be able to review. And then with a partner, and again, you know, this is going to obviously be done with students, but hopefully there's going to be information that one student has that maybe the other student doesn't have, and it just allows to facilitate more knowledge and gathering more information. So if you guys would take a few minutes to take a Post-it note and to write out your 3 things that you notice, 2 things that you wonder about, and 1 question that you have. Once you have those, you don't have to wait for our call. You can go ahead and talk to your partner when you're both ready, and then if there's any new information you can add to your KWHL chart, please do. That's excellent. And so that's just one more strategy for you guys to try to generate conversation and facilitate knowledge gathering.